Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Theo from Calibrate, and today we're going to be talking about something really important. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a $100,000 cold email campaign completely from scratch. So let's first pick who do you want as your final customer. In this case, we've chosen website development agencies, and this is just for this video. We reach out to SaaS companies, creative agencies, and everyone far and few in between. But today we're going to be talking about website design agencies. So what, as an agency owner, as a SaaS founder, as a service provider, what you should be thinking of is what does your end customer want, right? So this is a web agency, right? They do coding, they do design, and they do development. So they want more sales, right? So now what would their cold email campaign look like? They want to send out at least 3,000 emails a month, right? Plus they want to give some value to their customer. That's where you come in. How do you provide value to their customer? Maybe they want to reach out. Maybe they want to reach out to, let's say, plumbers, right? Maybe your ICP, which is web design agencies, wants to build websites for plumbers. So how do you solve for that? What can we provide in the middle here, which will be the value that will help these guys get these guys? Let's talk about it. So what I thought of for this video is, how about we email, for example, we know that the web design agency is already our client. How about we email the plumbing people saying that, hey, we've designed your website already. Do you want to take a look? How do we build that? So first things first, obviously everything will be built through automation. But the first thing we need to go and check is that, does our idea even work? So let's go to one of my campaigns that I'm running and just pull anyone. So Growth Zone, right? This is I believe it's a SaaS company. I mean, it should be a SaaS company, but let's see. Okay, so they are a association management software. Fair enough. So what we want is to see if we can redesign this website. So I'll take a screenshot of the website and put it into ChatGPT. If we can redesign this website completely using AI, using a prompt, that will help us during our automation. So I've pulled out a prompt here. I want to redesign this website, reference image attached. Please create a new version of the image. Refreshes the copy and the images, but keeps the same messaging. And then let's just say create an image of the redesigned website. Okay, so we're gonna let that work. So by the time we're doing this, we need to know if we can provide this service to them. We do not need to make the automation right now. Let me be clear here. So if we were to make this automation, we would do it on Make. So let me just show you what something like that could look like. I haven't made this automation till now, but we have a few automations. So let's go here, for example. Right, so this is a cold email personalizer where we load in leads from a sheet like this, and it spits out personalized first lines. So similarly, we can provide value to website design agencies by creating an automation that spits out redesigned websites at scale for their customer profile. Our second step is actually to get the leads of the people, right? So let's log into Apollo. We need people, we don't need companies. We need CEOs, and I probably should have. So CEO, owner, founder, co-founder in the United States. We need marketing and advertising agencies, which should be the industry keyword. And then let's just search website, right? Let's see how many people we get. Okay, we get 8 people. That's not good. So then what we can do is we can search over here, which will be include words like website, right? Web development. Okay, so web development actually increased our search ages about 3,000. So what I can do is, now let's open a few of these companies and see, are they actually website development companies? So do these guys have anything to do with website services? Websites. Okay, so these guys make websites. Let's see the next one, which is Ascendia. We're a web development agency. Okay, they do website design as well. So our lead list is correct. We have 3,000 people, 3,300 people who live in the United States, who are founders, CEOs, owners, or co-founders of website design agencies or agencies that also do website design. Now what we're going to do is we're going to scrape these leads. That is going to happen through Appify. I am not paying for Apollo, right? It doesn't make sense to pay for Apollo. So what you go on, you go on this website called Appify, you type Apollo, and you'll find a lot of these website scrapers. Look at the first person. The first person is charging you $1.2 for 1,000 leads. So you use this and you scrape the entire thing. I'm not going to show you how to scrape it right now, but it's really simple. Once you have your lead list should look something like this, right? Let's actually go back and check what ChatGPT did. Oh, it's taking a while, huh? Okay, there we go. There we go. A completely redesigned website, and let's actually see. I think that looks better, but that works. So now we know what our system is capable of. By the way, I'm sorry to disturb your video, but please do subscribe to our channel. We're brand new. We're 5 videos in, and we would love the support. Let's get back to the video. So what would our system look like? Our system would look like we take leads into a list, right? Something like this, a lead list. We run it through an automation. What would that automation do? It would first take a screenshot of the current website. Then it would send that screenshot to OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, with a prompt, which we decide, right? Then it would spit out a new image of the website. And then it would update a row on Google Sheets, right? So basically how we update the first line on this sheet, it would update this with an image. Then we need to actually reach out to people. So let's see how we would reach out to a website. And this is key. You can make a system and not be able to put it in words on how your system will help that agency and go nowhere. Also, if you note, we are selling an automation before we've ever made that automation, purely based on the fact that we know we will be able to make that automation if we put in a day's work, right? So we test our ideas on if this service is valuable before actually creating that product. So let's go ahead and build some copy. So I'll just use this Google Doc for now. I'll also use one of my SaaS copies and just iterate out of this, right? So hey Paul, I know this is a long shot, but I work specifically with website design agencies. Basically, I built a system that creates a redesigned site image, all automated. Cost a few cents to run. It's very high converting. I ran a similar system for my company 2 years ago and scaled the revenue. Although that was would this make sense to you? If so, I'd get back to you in 72 hours with a video and a link to the system. Now, let's focus on the copy for a second. We're building trust in 2 places. One, we're telling them we exclusively work with design companies. That's number 1. And the second is that we've ran the system before and we've made money with the system. Secondly, what value are we giving them? This is the value section. So we're saying that we've built a system that redesigns websites and it's all automated and we can do this for your customers. Also, it costs a few cents to run, so no money upfront. Would this make sense for you? I would pay for the setup myself, no upfront cost to you. So what I recommend with call to actions is that you make it as simple as possible for the person to say yes. They don't need to do anything other than say yes, and all the work is on me. So if that person says yes, I have to create a video showing them how that system works. So now if I reach out to 100 people, or let's say if I reach out to 1,000 people and I get more than a 1% reply rate, so I get more than 10 people telling me that, hey, we would love to see the system work, then we would actually go out, build the system, record a Loom video and send it out to everyone else. That's how this would work, right? And I guarantee if you are able to deliver this kind of value to a website design agency, you are 100% guaranteed to convert your leads into clients. Also, put it in the comments if you actually want me to make this campaign on Make and then give it away for free. So I'll actually build this website image creation tool on Make, and then I'll give it away completely for free if I get more than 10 or more than 15 people telling me that they want that, right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.